Good evening and welcome back to Timberborn, where we are going to finally start the next map. We're going to go with a new game. We're going to play the Folktales. We did IT last time, Folktales time this time. The next map is technically Beaver. I'm going to skip that one for now. I need to prepare myself for that. But we're going to play in the Canyon map. We're going to play on normal difficulty and we're going to go. And here we are. So let's start the way we go normally. Let's put in a water pump, and I'll put the water pump in, yeah, there. Now that, let me run a path down to that there. Let's run a path along there as well, and we will set all these trees to be harvestable. And we'll put in a couple of lumberjacks. 1, 2. Let's put in a large pile here, as well as a tank there. Okay, and we'll also put in a gatherer flag. One of those that can go. The gatherer flag can go over here. Okay, there we go. Right, so your standard sort of start. Oop. Low. Oop, there you go. Okay, so we want to get trees. We want to get trees going, but we want to get food going very, very early. So I'm going to put in an efficient farmhouse here, and I'm going to slap carrots in all over this area here, like this. Oops, so we get some carrots going in there. Here is the river that comes along here, so we probably want to seal the river off here or over here somewhere, but we'll get to that soon. Let's also set this up over here, and actually, let's just highlight all the trees in the area, and we'll do that. So there we go. Nice. Okay, so go. So we are going to just play, and the idea for this playthrough is that we are going to just get the wonder. That's it. I'm not going for beaver happiness. I'm not going for anything. Basically, we have to survive and build the wonder. So we need to get the wonder 20,000 science, 2,000 gears, 2,000 treaty planks, and 1,500 metal. Treaty planks, easy. Easy. Metal, not so much. We have up here, we're going to go straight up here. That's what I'm going to do. I do have the ladder mod installed. That is the only mod. I've got timber improve as well, so I don't have the sun moving and also disables the fog, but I have the ladder mainly for the ladder should absolutely just be in the base game. So yeah, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're just gonna play through, and we're gonna get all the beavers as happy as can be for as long as can be. So I'm gonna put in some housing along here. That should be stored for water. There we go. Okie dokie. Cool. Right. So that there. Let's put in some more carrots. And so that can all be carrots that side there. Probably want to have another farmhouse for this, but I'm not sure. So we're going to do the standard thing here. So prioritize you for carrots. So we prioritize the water, and we prioritize up 1 the workplaces for food. So that'd be fine. Won't be a major problem at all. We want to get some wheels going for water for power soon as well, but more importantly, we want to get this built first. So more beavers doing the things there, please. We're not fussed about the berries for that. You'll find here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, nice. So we're getting there already. Beautiful. So it's been a little while coming, because I set aside some time so that the plan was going to be that I would play the whole thing. I'd play through to however long it took to go through and play in one session all the way up to getting the Earth Cultivator and job done, and then I would either edit the video down or do bits piece or whatever and then release it. However, 3 days, not in a row, but 3 days, 3 times I have allocated time to go and do this, to have time to play the game and record the game and get it done. Something has happened which has taken up hours of the day, and I haven't been able to sit down and play it. So I'm just going to go, instead, I'm just going to record 45 minutes to an hour right now, release it, and then we're going to do it episodically, like I have done everything else before. It works it works. That's what we're just going to go with it. We're going to go with it. That's going to be the best way of doing this. So, so yeah. So we're going to go episodically instead of in one session. So yeah. Okay, let's get ourselves a scientist going up here. Let's get 2 scientists going. We're going to put these as the lowest priority so that beavers can do that. So we've got 6, 9. I've still got some beavers that aren't in housing. So let's put them. I was going to say put them this way, but then that would be awkward for. I should have moved these back, shouldn't I? Yeah, we can do them back there, and we'll have to get our platforms going here at some point. So, yeah, okay. I mean, we'll at least keep our 12 beavers happy that we have. So, yeah, if I'd have moved these 2 back, I could have put them on top of the wall there, and then that would have actually helped a lot. So I'm going to do that. We're going to destroy these houses, and we're going to move them. Let's wait for the day to break. Okay, we're going to move the houses back. One there, one there. And then we're going to put 2 on top like that. There we go. Awesome. Okay. Okie dokie. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Let's also get ourselves a warehouse going. Put it there. You're going to be for carrots. Like that. So there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, nice and easy. And this is going to happen here. Once we get the carrots going, we will shut down the berry guy. We don't really care about berries, to be honest with you. I might put a mini storage in somewhere just to have the berries that we have made there. They're eating berries at the moment. It's also nice to have a storage somewhere just for berries, like an emergency berry situation. You know, it's always nice to have. So, yeah. So we've got one place without any workers in it. Let's actually, it's fine because the one place without workers is going to be one of our places there, and you can grow. You can get beavers going on there, so that's fine. Okay. This should be good. This should all be good. 4 happiness already. Nice. Let's speed up time. Timber Improve as well also gives you the 30 times speed, but just by default it does that. So it's a nice little quality of life. You can set it up exactly how you want it to play the game. So a very nice mod. And it said that one mod, and we have the. Oh wow, you don't actually reach that far. No, that's fine. And we have the ladder mod. So I can run ladders up here, which I think I will do. Then we'll go on to here, and then we'll run ladders up here to here. So we are good to go. But we need to unlock the ladders, and ladders require 250 science. But we don't do that. The first thing we'll unlock is the forester for 30 science. Let's do that. So unlock forester, and we'll put the forester. We'll unlock it. Yes, and then we're going to demolish it because I don't want to build it just yet, because I don't have any way of actually getting any planks in. So let's do that. Let's put in up here a wonderful wheel, everyone's favorite. Put it there. Boom. And then we're going to put in and that produces 52 power. Stop. And then we want to put in a lumber mill, which requires 50 power, and I can put the lumber mill in. I can put it next to it, so there. They can transfer power all the way through, so that'll work pretty well. Boom, unpause that. There we go. Awesome. Cool. Nice. Up to 5 happiness already, which means we've got slightly more power in here than we would do normally. So that's cool. You're going to produce planks, which is beautiful. Let's slow down time, and let's do a forester over here, shall we? So I want to use up this whole area. I'm actually going to put the forester like right down the end here. It could just go in the centre. It wouldn't really matter. Let's remove you 2. Let's put a forester in there. And then we'll put 2 lumberjacks in. 1 there, 1 there. And then we will plant pine trees here. Yeah, it's not quite centred, but yeah, it's okay. It's fine. Okay, we need to also get over here and start looking at doing a dam along here. Obviously not too tall, that would not work for us, but we could do maybe even just a dam here. This might be easier for us. So we could do 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. But they need to get down here. That's fine. We have to unlock the ladder to do that. That's not a problem. And then we just put in some platforms, and that will seal that off. And the bad tide actually goes lower than that, so we're good. Obviously, bad tide comes along, it's going to cause us problems, but what do you expect? What do you expect? This would be fine. This would be fine like this. So let's run a path over here and try and prevent those guys there. Cause us more problems. Let's also come in here with our removal tool, mark resource of demolition. Let's try and remove all of these guys like this. Okay, and probably we can also just already get rid of these guys here. So let's do that. There we go. And then we can put more crops in here. Beautiful. We already have full carrots. That's fine. Definitely want more storage for water though, don't we? That requires gears and requires us to unlock something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put four storages in here, and we're going to set them all to water like this. Oh, missed that one. Water, 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 and water. There we go. So we've got loads of water going there. And this one's going to be set to supply. So that'll be fine. Got one beaver doing nothing. Okay, I'm going to lower the priority on this and up the beavers that work in it. So, yep, that's fine. Okay, then we can get some beavers doing. Oh, I've just seen a beaver with a broken tooth. Let's fix that. I'll put the tooth grinder down there because we're not using this bit here because you can't use that bit there. That's fine. Okay, a drought has started. I missed it for this season, but that's okay. All of our stuff is going to die. Okay, but we're good. We can pause this. Let's get a second pump going. Let's pause this one, and we'll actually pause the workplace once that one's done as well. Pause that one as well. Is our beaver's going to come in and clear out all this, almost all this. I'm going to have to run a temporary road. Yeah, not even a temporary, a permanent road along here. Surprised they're not clearing out these ones here though, but that's okay. Super speed up time. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Always creeping in. Oh dear. Oh dear, we have no water. We didn't store enough water. Well, some of our beavers may experience momentary dehydration. But hey ho, that's just how it's going to work. Let's unpause these two and get some beavers in there. The drought finishes. Here it comes. Oh, there's a little overhang there. Cool. Doop, 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 doop. Pump, 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 pump. Go, 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 go. We'll see what we do. Nothing to do in range. You are correct. Delete. Okay. And let's put in a little storage here. A tiny one. Tiny warehouse right in the corner. You are going to be for storing berries. There we go. Boom. Okay. So we've got 2 pumps running, and it's not enough. Doesn't look like enough. They're building away, but it's not catching up with the water that we need. So we already need more water. So let's go over the top with the water, shall we? In fact, I'm not going to do that there. No, stop that. Let's do 2 over here. And I'll put in 2 more water storages there. Okay. We'll up the priority of the workers in those as well. Okay. And that should fill up all our guys that we need there. So that's cool. Okay, so pause for a moment again. In fact, don't need to pause, just slow down time. Let's put in a storage here. Nope. Let's put it... no, I don't do that because... power. Because of the power. I don't do that because of the power. Let's put it outside the red. Let's make this plank storage. So we can store some planks and get that going there. That will be nice. Okay, you are planting out that there. That's beautiful, right? So this is all going to. So you're going to chop down these trees here. You're going to chop down the trees there. That's fine. We have enough research to get the ladder. Let us do that. Ladder, yes. Okay. And then we want to have a platform which needs 100 research, which we're a little bit off for the moment. Although I could just double down this. Double damn it. Let's just do that. Let's just double damn it. Oop, oop, oop. Like that. There you go. And then we'll put a ladder on this side too. Oop. Nice. Okay. Why are you not building that? Why are we not building that? Oh, we have no beavers. What happened? What happened? Beavers died of old age. And we haven't got any newer beavers that have come along. So, and these are all high priority as well. So let's make this super high priority and drop it down to just one worker. So we always have a worker doing that. Be nice. I could pause these guys for the moment. I can cancel you completely. I can pause this guy till these trees are grown. But we need the water sealed off pretty soon, because otherwise we're going to run out of water for our crops and things. So yeah, okay. So this can work double duty as well. We can put in a little hut over here to harvest the pine resin as when we need it, or we put it over here or whatever, and we can harvest some pine resin when these are not being chopped down, so they can run double duty. That's fine. I will want to have some more food on there because I will want to expand the population some point. What we want to do is we want to get a gear workshop as well, but that would require unlocking it for 100 science. We can do that now though. Let's get a gear workshop. Let's put the gear workshop in. Actually, we'll put the gear workshop in. No, put the gear workshop in here. Like that. Yes. Put in another power wheel here. We can't actually get around there. Okay. Let's do this, and we'll get ourselves a medium storage, and we'll snap it over here, and this can be for storing gears. Oh, yeah, you're going to be over here building this, aren't you? Yeah. So I've got 4 beavers doing nothing. Let's do that then. And now they're just sat around doing nothing. Oh yes, because we have no oh, did not mean to pause that. What was I doing? I'm trying to pause the game. We have no beavers actually dropping down the wood anywhere. So let's unpause you and get you to drop down these woods before they spread like they have there. But yeah, that's okay. Okay. Another drought started and we didn't get this sealed off in time again. Damn it. But at least we have more water stored this time round. So that's fine. We can shut down that there, and then all our beavers can go do like science and other bits and pieces. So that'll be fine. So this is now sealed off over here. So we're good to go over there. That is fine. What else could we do? I could put in more storage for carrots. I could get the larger one. Oh, mind you, that requires 250 science. We can't do that yet. Okay, this is fine. This is fine. This is not running at full speed because we obviously don't have enough runs to do that. It's only running at 61% speed, so it's quite slow at the moment. But it's okay. It's okay. There you go. Drought has finished. Awesome. So, pop. You start filling there. There you go. You overfill there. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay. Okay, so we have our first step for our monument. First step monument. We have gears. We have gears being made. We're not storing enough gears, but we have them being made. That's all that matters. Oh, let's unpause these guys. So the next step would be to See if I can't unlock these, which we can. Let's go over here. Yes. I'll put one in there as well. Because that will be later for our tapper shack. That can sit here. And that can harvest all of the pine resin as and when we get to it. Beautiful. So you're going to go over here and we can go up that side there if you wanted to and do something up here. Not too fussed about that over there, really, but just giving myself options. Let's go up here. And then we'll go along to there. Then we want to go, I want to say like up here. Doesn't really matter. Could go up here, will be just as fine. So let's just do it that like that. And then you're going to go up a 2 there. Let's set all this to be chopped down B-wise. And throw ourselves a woodcutter in here. Okay. Apparently you can put little ropes on each and every layer. Nice. Okay, so this will come along here and go down to there, and then here we will have our metal going. So there's another part of it, which is the metal planks. Awesome. Okay, and then we have pine resin going on there, and then all we need to do is just basically hold station and harvest all the things. So yeah, I need science though. I need lots of science. So I'm going to need a couple more beavers, I reckon. That's going to be the thing. Let's drop this back down to 1 beaver so we can have other beavers doing other things out in the world. There we go. Okay. All I need to do is just babysit the droughts and things. So it's dead easy. It's dead easy. Just a little bit of time is all it takes. Can you reach up there? You can. That is wonderful. That is very, very wonderful. You can clear up there. That's nice. So, if we were to increase our carrot and water situation, I wouldn't have to babysit that so much. I'd love to just go straight to these guys, but that's 600 science and needs metal. But I'm not opposed to doing that. I also wouldn't mind sealing off, well, not sealing off this river, but putting in some water wheels somewhere. Maybe there. Maybe doing 2 here might be an idea. 1, 2, and them doing our power in here because we don't need that much food. We could do with storing more food. That's a definite, but we don't need worry too much about things. So what I should do as well, I should seal off these so they are not pumping from holding our where our carrots and things are. So either I should seal off this part here and put all the water pumps on the other side of it, or we should run our water pumps over here somewhere, doing stuff up there. So that's an option we'll have to do later. And that should be okay. Let's do in here another. Let's do that, and then we can run a path in there just to help beavers get around a little bit there. Yeah, right. So let's do some water wheels, shall we? So 1 there, and 1 there, and then we put in a ladder there, which will allow beavers to get to that one because they can't get to it at the moment. That'd be fine. How are we for 250 science for that? I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to. I need to unpause these guys as well. Yeah, if I sealed off the water here and then moved all the pumps on this side, I think that would be better for us. That way our here is sealed off from the main bit, so that I could actually I could do it here. I could literally go 1, 2 like that. Oop. So you're going to build that one? Yes, you are going to build that one. Okay. And they can use the path to get down here to build that one over there. Cool. And then that would seal the water off. So when they pump the water out here, yes, the water will go dry in this area here, but it won't go dry in this area, keeping our carrots and our trees intact at all times, which is very, very nice. Then what I want to do is I actually want to destroy this. So goodbye carrot storage, and put in a big carrot storage here. Carrots, and make this a high priority to build. Please. Okay. And then we want to come over here and see what these are going to produce. Not as much as I'd probably like, but definitely better than nothing. Let's put those two down there. We'll run this road in front of them like that. And then we shall move the storages, which I wouldn't mind getting the underground storages, but there are 1,000 sites to do, so we'll leave that for a moment. That one there, and then we'll put in a large one here. And this can be for planks, and this one can be for gears. Okay, and then once you build that, we can shut that down there, and then we save some beavers in there, which is very nice. We don't have many beavers doing all the things we want them to do at the moment, so that's fine. There's loads of carrots around. Get more beavers building things. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. This is ready to go here. You're not chopping down anything up here. Why not? Oh, there's no one working district. That's why. Okay. The drought is approaching. Cool. These are sealed though, so that's nice. So that is sealed. So we have separated the areas out, so I no longer have to worry about pausing the pumps, which is always very nice. So, okay. So I'm going to remove these guys. Let's empty this warehouse and empty this warehouse. You are getting all the power you need. Beautiful. You're getting 200 and something power. That's very, very nice. It is one. So this takes 1.3 hours to make a plank, and this uses 3, so it's 1.5. So it's just over 1 to 2. So you have 2 gear workshops to 1 lumber mill. Obviously, we don't want to do that here because I want to have a surplus of things, and this is going to happen as well. Time is going to run out on us for things, so the water is going to run out on us, which is a problem. We are going to get a bad tide at some point, which is going to mess up stuff, but all that's going to do is basically kill our trees and our crops off. That's why we are storing many more crops. So yeah, and then what I need to do is I need to make sure I remove this. So let's remove this road here. Oh. Come on. Yes. And I'm going to remove this one and that guy, so the beavers don't go into the water when the bad tide arrives. So, yeah, we don't want that. We do not want a bad tide happening like that. So, okay, you're not going to get built yet because you need planks, and you can't get any planks because there are no planks because this isn't running. So, yeah, we can make windmills as well if we wanted to. So we could add some windmills onto that just to give it a bit of a surplus. I wouldn't mind going to the other side of this and putting some windmills in here. The bigger windmills are the better ones, but they require paper. And obviously planks and things, which we don't have right now. So, yeah, that's okay. Our carrots are going to run all year round, which is fine. It looks like you can't actually get over here to harvest the carrots because these grow too fast. So maybe we need a second farm for that. I put a farm here. What I might actually do is move the farms to be a bit more central. Let's do that. Let's move the farms to be a bit more central. So let's say here, we're going to take out things and we're going to put a farm in there and a farm in there, and they will be able to harvest everything easier. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. No workers are available in district. Why is that? Why is that? I bet that's because our beavers have all died of old age. Let's get ourselves some campfires and things going. Let's Let's remove you. Put in 2 campfires, one there and one there. And the reason we get campfires in there is because, one, happiness. And happiness changes the way kits work. So let's find a kit, which is a baby beaver. There is a kit. So he's growing up at 5 speed, 5% bonus speed. So his adulthood will be in, I think 9 days is the default, maybe 8 days, I'm not sure. But the faster you make it, the less it takes, obviously. So if we actually get to happiness 10, or well-being 10, they will grow up 10% faster. So instead of taking, if it's 8 days, they'll take 7 days. So just gives your beavers a little bit faster. So we do want to get some more going on there. Let's see if we can't get some more farming area going. I do know that these are going to die off for that, but that doesn't matter so much because obviously if we can store them, then we can get things going. So I'm thinking the next wonderful thing that all beavers love is grilled potatoes. I'm going to put you there. Actually, I'll do that. Yeah, let's put you there, and then you there. Get rid of this one. We will plant more carrots in there, and then we will get ourselves another efficient farmhouse. I'm going to put it. Let's put it up here. So we'll do the same sort of principle. We'll do that, and then we'll do one down there. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, and then we're going to go with potatoes. Potatoes. Wait a moment. No, actually, fine. You go. And then we will put in another warehouse here and here with some ladders that go up in the center. And on top, we will do a good old-fashioned grill or 2. Let's do that. And you're going to do grilled potatoes. Like that. Awesome. Okay. So that'll get our grilled potatoes going. And that can be a little bit more for our beavers to enjoy. I want to make these a high priority, not the highest, but a high priority, so beavers go into them. Does mean it's going to mess up many other things, like everything else, I think. Let's lower that down again. So we don't have enough actual beavers doing things, so we're going to have to get more beavers. That's okay, we can do that. How are we doing for housing? So the triple or double lodges are they're the same as having 2 lodges on top of each other, so it's not really a difference. The major difference to them is that you obviously just have 1 door for them instead of 2 doors, but it doesn't really matter all that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally go we could in fact go up again here, couldn't we? Do another row on top. Let's do that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we will put in a ladder on the end here with roads, and then we'll do that. And then what we can do is put in a rooftop terrace, I think. Oh no, hold on. Nope. Let's remove that one. Let's put in our rooftop terrace here on the end. And then we'll put in another house here. Okay. Oh, actually, tell a lie. Hold on. Where is that? We want to remove this one, don't we? We don't want the gears here. The gears are going to live here, but you can't get enough planks at the moment. So there. Oh, there you go. A bad tide. I've completely. I'm so fast and so focused on things over here that I'm not seeing what's going on. So our bad tide has come and gone, and all sorts of things have happened. So yeah, this is going to store potatoes, isn't it? I didn't do that. And this is going to store grilled potatoes like that. And you need to have a high priority because I need somebody to come in there making ourselves planks so that we can actually get the houses and things going. This is going to be emptied at some point. Let's lower priority those storages there. In fact, what I should have just done is up the priority of these ones. So we can get more going on there. This is going to be removed, so we're going to put more housing in here, which will be fine. So that means I want to put in more planks on the front. I'm going to put housing there. I might just do double housing in here, actually. Although we don't really have the science for it, because we haven't got any science guys going. So, yeah. So, struggling for actual beavers is the problem at the moment. Probably because I have too many farmhouses, I think. So I'm going to pause all the farmhouses to get beavers doing some other things at the moment. Going on there. Oh, this isn't needed. Let's get rid of that, actually. Let's go up here with the road. We'll put our tapper shack in here. And then we'll put a storage for the pine resin in there. And that'll be fine. Okay, so the beavers are coming along here. Let's increase that there. There you go. All the beavers are doing their thing here. Nice, that's nice. So we're going to get even more beavers, which is exactly what we want. Nothing to do with range. Yep, you've got nothing to do with range. Go away. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. And then this should get built next, hopefully. One more plank is needed. 7 happiness. Yay, everyone's using the rooftop terraces. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. If we can get 10 happiness, that'll be nice. But no, don't. We don't need it, but I'd like it. Would like it. Okay, there we go. Awesome. So the gears are done. Cool. So we can get rid of that. Let's put in some more housing over here. And then I'm going to flip it around and go 1, 2, and 3 just because I can. And we will put in those guys like that. There you go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let us unpause the farmhouses to get the farms going again. What we need, no beavers are now in here doing that, but we do have more beavers coming along because we obviously have 7 kits doing things there. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So we're good. We survived the first bad tide. I didn't even notice it happened. I was too busy building in there. Yeah, so we're good. So we're going to store 1,200 gears here. And how many do we need? 2,000. So yeah, that'll do. That'll do. A little bit more storage is nice. It would be nice, but for now we're okay. Treated planks are going to be a different thing. We're definitely going to have to get that going. That can sit in here. That's fine. We also need a smelter. That can't sit in here, but it could sit behind maybe. So we need a smelter, which could sit kind of there, although getting a path into the back of that's a bit of a pain. We could always just do that, actually. Let's do that. Let's preempt that now. Let's do that. And then we can put in our smelter and bits and pieces there. That'll be fine. We can also put in another 2 sets of wheels there. So, actually, pause that. No, scrap that. Scrap that plan. Scrap that plan. What I want to do is I want to unlock the levee, which we can do, and do that with it. Okay. We have another bad tide approaching. That's fine. And the reason I'm doing a levee there instead is because the levee will channel the water more. So we can put 2 more wheels in, have more water channeled through. Sorry, excuse me. So yeah, that's what I'd like to do there. Beautiful. Okay. I do also want to get across here. Can I put a road on top of those? I can't. Can I build across here if I built? Hold on. Smelter. We'll go there. That will go there. That would actually seal that edge off. It's a bit of a problem there. I could always do this. Do that. And then we'll put those in there. And then I'll do a cross here. I want to get across here as well. Anyway, so yeah. Okay. Right. I'm really hoping I haven't messed up and got myself too many beavers coming in and haven't got enough. We've got enough food storage. I'm not worried about food. Food seems good. I am concerned a little bit about water though. I don't think we have enough water storage going on here. We don't have enough beavers actually in. Just don't have enough beavers full stop at the moment. So yeah, lower that down. Don't get any planks because planks are being used everywhere to build things. That's okay. That is okay. So let's put in another 2 water wheels here and here, and then we'll put in the guys. Well, what work is it? That's not going to work, is it? Stop that. Let's just put the water wheels in there. Oh, I can't actually reach those. Let's push those over. Right. Okay. We'll then remove those once this is built. We'll build that there. So yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Okay. So I can't get over here to do stuff that I wanted to do over here. That is fine though, because we could always figure out a way to go over there by just building a path over here, or I'd want to seal this off, so I can choose to open and close this, not have the game decide that. So we probably want to seal that off with like levees along there. So we want to come across here. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that eventually. So okay, okay. So I'm going to leave this one here, and I think this is a good place. We're going to get loads of potatoes coming in again. Nice. You're going to store the potatoes. You've got already potatoes stored already. That's fine. You need planks to store potatoes, and you need planks to store that. So we need more planks coming in. I can't really do that because we don't have the... Well, we do have the trees coming in now. That's nice. Okay. So you are chopping down trees here as well. So that is fine. We haven't gone over here. Yeah, I just need to get in some more potatoes, more planks, so that we can finish these guys off, and then we'll be good. And then we'll be good. Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Maybe we'll finish this in 2 episodes. Let's see. Let's see. Until next time, as always, have fun.